about these issues. We need our voices to be heard. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Loudly Woman. Before we go into today's conversation, I have some beautiful ladies with me here today. First to have IJ.
Hi guys, my name is IJ Amadi and I'm a content creator in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. I create beauty and lifestyle vlogs.
Okay, hi. And we have Osaki, designer extraordinaire. She's been my babe for a while now. Tell them. Oh, you do?
That area.
Yeah. Oh, hi everyone. My name is Tabno Saki. I'm the creative director of Silas Saki.
Yes. Okay. And we have lawyer extraordinaire over there.
Hi, my name is Soti. I'm a lawyer, YouTuber, mom, wife, all of that good stuff.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So I have these ladies with me here today to talk about something that women always shy away from talking about. Okay. I feel like, what we're talking about today is sex, right? I feel like when it comes to sex, women are always like, they always feel like, oh, it's something we shouldn't talk about. It's something we should learn spiritually. I don't know how they want to learn it or how they plan to educate themselves when it comes to sex, but it's like, oh, we shouldn't talk about it. So that is exactly why I want us to talk about it today, because who said we cannot talk about it? We can talk about it, learn from each other, and just grow with each other.
Yes.
In the bedroom.
Not with each other.
Okay. But let me even ask, right? Why do you think women don't talk about sex publicly? Let's start with Osaki. Like, why do you think women?
So I think it's the societal, the pressure that comes with a woman. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. A woman is meant to just keep to herself and not talk about what she likes and how she feels to be pleased. So I think it's more, the pressure comes more from society than even the man. I think
right,
so.
I don't think it comes from
that's my
the
own
men.
opinion.
Because I feel like the men will be pleased
If you talk about
to have this conversation.
Because they want to enjoy it and they want. I think men are more. They say men. I'm trying to get.
Are they more expressive?
Yeah, a man will tell you what he wants.
Yes.
So I think, especially with a modern day man, he wants you to tell him all your fantasies.
Yes.
But we're always scared. If I tell him, he will leave me. If I scare him, I'm a loose girl.
Yes.
So maybe that's where the problem starts.
But do you think that men of those days, our fathers, them and grandfathers, them and great grandfathers, I don't know how they were, but do you think it's because of them? Did they think their wives were loose for telling them about it? Did they even think it was
their wives did.
in a woman's place to have this conversation those days?
And because I think no, because the idea of virginity and holiness and promiscuity and all of that, a woman's virtue is attached to her virginity. At least that's how we've been brought
But not
up.
a man's.
Yes, it's not a man.
A
So
man
even the
can-
Bible, even in the most Christian whatever, virginity, everything, all those talks are attached to women alone. They even forget that a man also is supposed to be a virgin before you get married. So when you now finally maybe get married and all that, you still want to preserve that, oh, I kept it for him. I did this for him. So you want to keep being that weak
without
without really expressing. That's why you find that you hear that women go their whole lifetime without experiencing orgasm or anything, because you can't tell your husband, see, what you're doing is not working. It's not good, because you still want to preserve
even some
that
of those women will
image.
be like,
Yes, exactly.
where do you let
You understand? Yes.
They won't even see, because men, they have ego. They won't see it as, I'm not doing something right. I'm doing something
and
wrong.
if I give you an example,
change.
sorry to cut you off. My marriage counseling, they told us that it's only missionary that is Christian. Every other
hold up.
seriously,
It's not possible.
that any other position, giving other types of sex and all of those things are
It's
not
sinful.
biblical. That is sinful.
You've heard it before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so you
Seriously?
understand, That's why some women won't even want to voice it, because before they seem like they're evil, especially when they marry men that are overly spiritual and things that you want to see, okay, maybe it's witchcraft or something that's making you do this.
And I agree with her.
Yeah.
Because I feel like society and religion too.
Yes, and
I
culture.
feel like a lot of pressure is put on women.
Yeah.
A lot
Pressure
of
to
pressure
be
put
perfect.
and pressure to put the husband first. Like, okay, my husband gets what he wants. I'll make sure he gets what he wants, so
the one that
that
is satisfied.
he doesn't go somewhere else.
Exactly. You just
So,
hit something on the
What
head
I want
now.
comes. It's
secondary or
secondary.
non-existent even.
Actually non-existent for some people.
Because
or
even in the
secondary,
counseling too,
it's like
the
you are
same
made to believe you're born to please a man.
Yes,
And
that's
minus
your
even
job.
sexually, even with the concept of marriage for a lot of people, it's like,
servicemen.
thank you, my
That's it,
sister.
that's
You
it.
gotta be servicing
That's
them
it, your
anyhow
work.
they want it.
When you come back
We
from
have
work, wow,
suffered
open the
as
leg.
women
When
in
you go like
this
this, you do
life.
like this.
Like it's actually the motivation for this whole series, because I feel like women who suffered for so long, and in fact a lot of women in this situation, right, they are hot. In fact, let me ask you this with this, you know, these examples online that the husband is cheating, or the boyfriend, or whatever partner of some sort, they are cheating, they are, you know, doing it all, and a woman born of another woman, like the man was born, will say, it's my fault, I'm not giving him enough, I'm not doing enough. They will start, you know, they still don't. Why is it that the men go blameless in so many things?
It's because of what they teach us. It's the same
Exactly,
thing we're seeing in society and what we're being taught.
Yes.
I keep coming back to marriage counseling because it was baffling to me that in a setting where they're supposed to coach you about marriage and what to expect and how to go in the first few years and all of that, the burden was on me to do everything. The burden was to clean. The burden was to cook. They satisfy him. Even they said, they're like, when he comes back from, after giving him the first food, give him the other food and all of that. Those are the terms they were using. There was no area where I was put first. There was no way, like, area where my needs were even considered. They even talk about men with high libido. I keep saying, do you know that there are women who have 10 times the libido of men, and nobody considers them. Nobody thinks that a lot of women are going unsatisfied. It's all about, please, the man, take care of the man so that he will not leave you.
A lot of women are going unsatisfied.
The regular one. Yes. Collect. Do you understand? And then you now be going outside to give side chicks all your energy, but your wife is inside the house. That's another matter, by the way. But it's a big problem. It's a big problem. I don't want to quickly point that out. It's a big problem. But yes.
Okay, so let me ask you guys. Let me start. Okay, from you, IJ. Now, are you very expressive when it comes to what you want?
Yes, with my partner.
Yeah.
I'm very expressive.
Yeah. And it's something that your partner accepts and is okay with?
Yes, like she said, I think men actually like it when you're expressive.
Yeah.
When you tell them what you want, they really. But like I said, women just feel like you have to put the man first, and your own need comes after that. So just men like it.
Even minus putting first, I feel like women feel like men want them to be virtuous women. Like men want them to be perfect, and to them, what they see as being perfect is that
docile nature.
Being a good girl.
Being a good.
So you pretend.
Being a good girl, so they pretend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Osaki, like, do you believe in being expressive, or are you expressive?
No, I think I am. I think you should actually be expressive.
We should all be expressive. If a woman watches this, you should be expressive.
100%.
Sex was not made for a man to
enjoy alone.
It's supposed to be something that is mutually enjoyed by both parties.
Exactly.
I don't want to ask Soti because
you already know the answer.
She gotta
especially when you marry as a very inexperienced person sexually, and you don't know. Like, it's the worst thing ever is to be a virgin, get married, or be maybe not a virgin, but maybe you had one or two partners and you've not experienced yourself, and you go and be like, is this all the sex everybody has been talking about? You don't feel anything, you're not getting it. You can't even talk and say, I think I like it this way, I want it this way. You don't have any opportunity to say anything. And what we're also saying, I think, yes, men like women being expressive. I agree. My husband likes it that way. He wants me to tell him which way, stop, slow, that kind of thing, whatever we're doing. But there are also some men that don't even want to hear it because they don't think women should be pleasured. Okay, there are a group of men that think that it's about them. That as long as they come, they're fine. Like, there's nothing else that matters to the woman. And you hear, okay, maybe I don't know if I'm taking this too far out, but that's why women are being circumcised. That's why there's female genital mutilation, because people don't believe that women should be pleasured in sex, and that sex is only for reproduction. So there are some religious churches that will tell you that yes, that sex is only for basis of having children and procreation, not for pleasure. So they cut off the clitoris, or they even sew some parts of it so you don't have any kind of pleasure.
I've seen that in some Somalian cultures.
So not to take it too far out, but just to touch on something that is really important. Female genital mutilation, aka circumcision, is a way to prevent women from enjoying sex, from having pleasure from sex, because they cut off the clitoris so that, I know that's the most part of the vagina that you get sensation, exactly. And so they do that, and you see it culturally, religious, everything. Everybody is saying that women should not even have that kind of pleasure. And then you can take it as far of like, just to show that they are focusing sex on men. That is a man that deserves the pleasure. You have a child, vagina, you have a tear. They sew half of the vagina closed so that you will be tight again for your husband, because again they're thinking sex is only for the husband.
You know the funny thing, right? Yes. This example you just gave me.
It happened to you.
It happened, but you know the funny thing is, I actually didn't have my baby in Nigeria, so it just so happened that even Americans and it was a white woman that delivered my baby. A white woman delivered my baby, and I remember being stitched so tight that it was an issue. I was so mad. I was so angry. Like I was actually very, very angry. Like, why would you do that? Like, it's taking me back to square one. I don't. That's not what I want. So it took months, if not up to a year, to kind of feel normal again, because it was too tight. I don't want that.
And it's artificial tightness.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure then. I didn't even know. I didn't ask. I didn't think it would be done that way. And
it wasn't something that was talked about before.
No. And it was a woman that did it. No one told me anything.
They
I think in their mind they just so like to be
tight enough for your husband.
Exactly. Husband again.
So sex is for the man, not you.
Yeah. So it's not even only a Nigerian thing. It's like
societal. Basically.
Yes, in every single society. But I feel like it's worse though in
Africa.
In
Africa, it's so bad here.
Because when you get married, it's like husband's property. Husband owns it.
That's why men can rape in marriage.
Yeah.
Because
that's
it's
without
consent.
A lot of people don't talk about,
and
a lot of people don't even know when
that is exactly.
Because
that is
they've told you
that he has bought your bride price.
They don't thank you. They don't even.
And you're affected by that mentally.
Yes, they've told you. You give it to him whenever he wants it. You know.
Except you're his own.
He'll
quote that part.
You give it to him whenever he wants it. So even when you don't want it and he forces you and
it's okay
clear case of rape, then it's fine because you're his property. That's
I believe they should demolish or abolish bride price. I believe they should take it out because so that you're not buying.
Because what
there's my value is a few yams.
I think this.
Sorry, we're not less. Yes, exactly.
But it's like there's so many ways to do these things traditionally without making it seem like these men are buying us to come and serve them. Without making it seem like
we are owned.
Exactly.
Like yes, now products. Hey, that's how commodity. Yes, now. They bought me yam, 2 yams, 2 yam and 1 goat.
And they really give long list. And some of these men, after buying all the things on this list, they feel like
yes, my shoulder is up. Yes,
they feel so like dominant.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I'm talking about being dominant now, right? Do you realize? Okay, women are always expected to be submissive in bed, but do you realize that a lot of women in their why is this crazy? Okay, what do you want to say?
They have to be submissive.
But that's the thing. That's why I say expected to. But a lot of women actually enjoy being dominant, and a lot of men like being submissive.
They love it. Actually.
Do you understand? Yeah. So what happens in a case? Why are you laughing? So what happens in that case? Say you like being dominant and you're a woman, and then you enter a relationship and you don't know how to express it. So how do you advise people now, you guys? Maybe Osaki should tell us. How would you advise young people watching to go about like being expressive when it comes to what they want sexually?
I think firstly, every woman should get to love their skin first. Like you have to love yourself.
Yeah.
Because you know how society says you have to be this, you have to be that. You have to come out of that norm and say, you know what, I'm Osaki, so I love to do what I love to do. So if I have a partner, I'll tell you, guy, this is it. Are you okay with it? So we should learn to love ourselves first. Then we should also learn to be open to talk to our partners. So I think first of all, you have to love yourself. You have to love that. I like this. This is who I am. Yeah, I want to be the person to control the whole sexual journey. So only don't be scared he will leave or he won't like, because I think that's what most, if I do this he's going to leave. Who says he's going to leave? Okay, when he leaves he should go. You'll find someone that wants you to do that, all of that. So I think we should love ourselves first. And I think we should learn how to talk, because you cannot just be having sex with somebody and you're not enjoying it. For what end? I should just be on my own or do your thing yourself.
Like a wood fire.
Just do your thing yourself and be okay. So I think loving yourself is key. Then learn how to be expressive. I think that's the best thing for us women. Because if we want to keep on saying, you know what, I want to make sure this man is okay, you're going to be great down there and you've not even gotten orgasm in your life and you probably die.
Yeah. Could you ask you how far?
Yeah, like
I created this thing for a reason.
Yeah, why are you not using it?
Don't forget that it's God that created these things. Actually, He created it for both parties to enjoy it. Exactly. So, okay, if there was someone out there now going through this and they don't know exactly how to bring up this conversation to their partner, what advice would you give them? Maybe IJ, you tell us then.
Okay.
I want to go back from what you said, because most people, most ladies, women, they like it when their partner, their man, is dominant over them.
Yeah.
There's a kind of feeling they get like, I'm loyal to my husband. I think that's because we've already been programmed. Like, you act this way, you do like this, behave like this, do this for him. You're a good person, you're a good woman, you're a submissive woman. Meanwhile, that's not what you want. But because you've been told that when you do this, he will stay. He will love me better. I'm a good person. Meanwhile, that's not what you want. That's why I always say, if there is something you like, there's something you want to do, there's something you like doing, there's this type particular sexual thing you like, express it. Make it pronounced to your partner. Don't come and start pretending.
To them now? How do you tell them? You know, if it's a conversation you've not had before, because that's what, if someone is taking something out of
I think you should initiate it too.
Because
Yeah.
the thing about, I think from my experience, is that some people have the relationship between them and their partner is servant and master and servant in a lot of relationships. So women are scared to come and talk. They don't even realize
They don't realize
because of all the submission they taught us in church and everything. So you think the man is the head. Yes. So you don't even know how to communicate. But I feel like the practical thing to do is, first of all, as you were saying, love yourself, but even reclaim yourself in your mind and reclaim that power and reposition yourself in this is my equal. Like, I can talk to you and tell you, okay, babe, I'm not really enjoying it this way, or I want to express it this way. Like, I remember we've had conversations, let's spice these things up, let's try this, let's do role play, whatever it is. Like, but if you're not comfortable with that person, you can never actually have that conversation. So the question is,
a lot of men, without being comfortable, they will tell you.
But I think women don't know how to initiate as well.
Yes, I'm saying that when you come from a position of power,
I think it also starts with the foundation.
Yes, because a lot of women think that men are doing them a favor.
Yeah,
They are
that's
being with
so
them.
annoying. Very annoying.
That's what I'm saying. Reposition. Oh, you're okay. You're
man
fine.
born of a woman like
Because
me.
he has given you the title of Mrs.
So he's
doing
gave him Mister.
Well, nobody they talk that one now. Now they talk this side. Do you understand?
He's privileged to be married to me.
That's you. You have gotten that position of power. I feel the same way. But majority of women
Don't feel the same
That's
way.
why you stay in a marriage where you're not getting a good sex. You stay in a marriage where they're beating you. You stay in a marriage whatever because you think that he's doing you a favor by keeping you in that Mrs. and that societal status. So you're just, as long as you're calling that Mrs., you'd rather be dead in the bed.
Yeah, okay.
You're just like, as long as you carry that Mrs. outside, you know.
And they don't know how to take that power back.
It's
So
hard.
they feel frustrated, depressed,
so you
and
can't
then when
do
you're
other
now
things.
trying to express yourself in later stages,
It's like, why
you
do
now feel like
say
you're crazy. Like, I'm a mad woman.
Yes,
why
where
you
did you learn
learning
it
it
from?
from?
Yes, exactly.
Like,
why
when
you
did
learning
this
it from?
start?
When did
Yes,
this start?
exactly.
You've been okay.
Or is that your friend that you've been going out with? She's advising you.
She has been advising you, you know. But it's actually pure fact. I feel like there's a lot of layers that we need to. We need to kind of gradually. Should I say shelves unravel? Thank you.
Exactly. I think one important thing, and it's something I said I was going to mention, that in any marriage counseling, whatever, they need to teach people about sex. Honestly, like it needs to be included in the curriculum.
They only teach family planning. They even say don't do birth control.
Exactly.
They say don't do birth control. They tell you do the is it natural method they call it? Just pull out. That pull out is the reason people have 10 children.
I'm one of them.
Why some people have 20 kids?
Yes,
but actually like I think
sex education.
I think the church,
from primary school too. The kids they don't teach anybody about
I think
sex.
religion.
And just expect you to marry.
Religion has.
I actually think it starts from home.
That's another thing too. Yes,
Parents are responsible. You hear it from home.
Yes,
before you hear it
from
outside.
school and outside. That's true.
Yeah, because growing up, I don't know if did any of you were you ever like did anybody ever call you, sit you down like this and tell you about sex before this age in your life?
Yes.
Yes.
My parents.
It's only me. There's no.
My mom was even in an NGO where they used to teach about sex. So I used to go all the time.
Okay, so
my mom was always
nobody ever educated me about sex. Nobody ever told me.
But they talked about the bad part of sex. Why sex is bad? Or if you do it, you get teenage pregnancy.
That one is normal. That one is normal. We were
But
told
I think they shouldn't do that. I think they shouldn't tell you about the beauty that comes with it, especially when you're a teenager.
But not about I mean like eventually as I grew up.
Okay, say as you're old now.
You can do that now before you get married or something.
And having sex.
They're not telling you.
Still think it's not okay.
They
for
even
them
pretend
to
like they don't know
because if we're being honest, our parents I don't think they actually ever enjoyed sex like our mothers.
I don't. If
So they don't
think so. So
they don't understand.
You're watching this, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't even know whether you have sex. I know I give birth to me. They just yes, heaven. They don't
Yeah, because the other day I was talking to my mom and we're watching something and They said, I think, wait, I was talking about, they said something about BJ. She was like, what is BJ? I just threw my face. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
This thing now, I love the family I come from when it comes to being open about sex and stuff. I come from kind of family that they will ask you, what is this? What is fingering? What is like? We'll be like you. They want to be educated. At the same time, they're trying to educate you to the best of their knowledge. Not like they will sit you down and talk about it. But if conversation comes up,
they're open.
Nobody's shying away from it. They are kissing on the TV. Nobody's telling you, come on, get out. No, it's a teaching opportunity. But but I was never like, oh, come, let me talk to you about sex. No, but somehow though, you pick some things up. But I just kind of wish that I hope that is something that we'll continue or start doing from now.
Yeah,
we need to ask questions sometimes as well. I think asking questions is now a general theme for this loudly woman because we've been keeping quiet about so much.
Yeah.
You know, we have these questions in our head, but we'll never ask them. We'll never question these things. We're told pleasure a man. And okay, sir, we'll just believe it and just go with it. We'll never ask questions, but why? But why can't I be pleasure too? But why? Why can't? Yes, thank you. I don't know why don't women
and men from your girl, even your girlfriend.
Come on, this conversation now. And a lot of people, I'm sure, what is see what you're talking about? Hey, how you tell them that they stitched you? Where you do what I mean?
Especially when there are women talking about it, because men talk about it.
No, I think women like to act brand new. They like to act, oh, I'm holy. Oh, I'm never.
Now that's what it's supposed to act like.
Exactly. Still that fact that when you act like that, you're a good girl.
Yes, your virtue is attached to virginity.
And that's
your wholeness, who you are.
Don't let them deceive you, you guys. Do not let them deceive you. You should enjoy sex as much as your partner. That's how God made it. That's what God wants for you. In fact, that's why even in the Bible, infidelity and all this, your husband denying you sex or you did, is still a good reason for divorce. Don't stay there and be dying. There's a reason God created this thing so that all of us
and that your own self is better than their own. Excuse me. It's true. I don't know their own, but I'm telling you. So enjoy it and reach the place they're supposed to go.
You know, and let me to end this actually. The truth, another reason why a lot of men don't even bother is it takes longer to please a woman than to please. They're lazy.
Very more
a lot of them because it takes longer, so they don't even
have patience for it.
Don't let them deceive you, ladies, queens out there watching. Do not be leave them behind and move on. Find that king that is on the same level
with
as you. Okay, do not sit down there. Higher, do you understand? Do not sit down there and settle for that 30 let's not talk it. Let's not talk it. But anyways, I really enjoyed having this conversation with you all.
Thank you.
It was really nice.
Thank you.
You guys ask questions, open your mouth, say what you want to. All right. And let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's continue this conversation, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.